They cleaned the shit out of my shit. Taco number 3. I'll probably get through like half of this drone. I don't know if I can get through the whole thing. Hold on, let me see if I can try. I need some hot sauce though, because this one, they cook my food with like low sodium. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We doing this for all the ladies.
Yo! Good looking out. Stop, mommy.
Here with my boy Luke.
Appreciate that, love.
You know what I'm saying? Because we will be knocking the crew. Josh and Sam and Dino. They gonna do a little something for you real sexy, like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, yo. Check the verse. We made good love. Listen to some all night long. I want that old thing back. Make these moments for such a good thing. Good velvet body, rockin' out the room all night now. Hey. Making love to the tired moon, the ring of dawn. But all come on, I'll come turn back down and let it get on. Yeah.
That's why they only give you 3 tacos. In the restaurant, they give you 3 tacos. They don't give you more than 3 tacos, they only get 3. Because they know 3 tacos gonna fill you up. What's up, Elway? Shell, where you at, Shell? Ooh, I get it. Appreciate that, baby. Put that on my page. Show them how much fun we be having. Appreciate that, baby. I'm an aqua. Yo, can y'all tell me who sent me that? Good looking out, D. Appreciate that. Hey, yo, who sent that last drum? Could somebody tell me who sent that last drum? Mama Aqua? Quiet Storm, who sent that? Oh, Mommy. Appreciate it, Mommy Aqua. I'm done, I can't eat no more stuff. Tap out. That's all I can eat. Ooh, hot. You was right, I can't eat all this. Mama Aqua, I see you, baby. She's trying to put y'all in the game so we can talk to Dr. Bishop. Oh, y'all in here getting it. Look at them. What they doing in the kitchen. They out here getting it. I'm an eye over here getting it. Let's go, Disney. Uh,
All right, Disney.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think Dr. Bishop's on the way in, y'all. Uh-oh. Hold on, let me go call my nigga real quick, man. Come through real quick, man. Come through with the come through. Yeah, D. Hey, shout out to D. It took y'all forever to put 4 boxes on. Y'all broke motherfuckers. It ain't nothing for put a person on a box. 3,000 people in the fucking room. Yo, it took y'all long as shit. Hold on, let me see. It took y'all 2 hours and 25 minutes to get on 4 boxes, dog. Not good. Y'all not working together. Too many. I don't feel like people are broke. I just feel like people are cheap. I'm a cheap motherfucker too, but I'm not cheap with people that if I want something, I'll just make it happen. Shout out to the motherfucking contributors. Let me shout y'all out again. Yeah, Mama Aqua's at number 1. She sent the bag. Lola's at number 2. Scales is at number 3. Lindy We Fit is at number 4. Jehovah Thickness is at number 5. Oracle to God was number 6. Heather was number 7. Shamami came in at number 8. D, who just sent that last gift, she came at number 9. And I mean, DZ Sosa came at number 10. Those are your contributors, y'all. If you want to know who your contributors are, all you got to do, let me help you out. You see this right here? You see that little number with the arrow right there? It should be somewhere around here. If you hit that it'll tell you who contributed, and you can thank them because we're about to talk to Dr. Bishop, man. Mm-hmm. He said, I'm here if you need me, baby. Hey, shout out to D in the building. I see you. I'm done with my plate, love. I did. I ate 3 of them. You trying to kill me? Is the secretary ready for Dr. Bishop? I need to eat, right? I need to eat first. All right, I'm gonna tell Dr. Bishop on the call. Dr. Bishop, right now, who y'all want to talk to first? We got Knowledge. We got F-Brew. Of course, we got Musa and 9. We got Zoka. We got Mama I. We got. Who do y'all want to talk to first? Fufu. Everybody want to talk to Fufu first. That's gonna be a steamy one. I think I'm gonna stay here for that one. I'm gonna be here for that one. The doc is on his way. He's coming up the mountain in his goddamn Volvo. And who the hell is Glorious? I don't know no Glorious, baby. You got the wrong house. Oh, Fufu been acting up. Yeah, Dr. Bishop, he drives a Volvo. He drives a Volvo. I didn't know Dr. Bishop drives a Volvo. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later.
Peace, guys. How y'all feeling today? Peace. Hello. You have a great day today? I'm having a beautiful day. You're so silly. I don't think I really feel like y'all don't be having nothing better to do with your lives but talking about somebody else. But it's okay because I'm sitting there smiling. That's a fact. Skin popping, sis.
Malia, how's it going?
Hi, Dr. Bishop's here, y'all. So we're about to have more positivity, more of a great day because we're not going to allow any of you negative Nancy's to ruin no one's day. Yes, it's a fact. I'm thankful. I don't do much to my skin at all. Trust me. I use minimum products. And I'm only 23. Look at me. It's what I hear. That's a fact. But I'm not gonna allow it because everyone needs love and positivity in their lives.
Hey guys, I'll be right with you. All right, guys.
Hi, Dr. Fisher. How's it going? Hi, it's good. I'm here. Yeah, another day of Dr. Fisher. You guys are cool, man. What's up, man? Hey, how's it going? How's it going? Yeah, nice to see you guys. How you been? All right. It's good to see you. All right. I missed you guys too. Wow, did. All right. It's been such a long time. Oh, you guys were so gone. Yeah. Yeah, it's so awesome to see you guys again. Yeah. It's all good, man. We're back. All right, guys. Good to see ya. Yeah. Totally, yeah. Sure, yeah. I can understand. Totally understand. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna get some notes down here. Huh? Well, I hope you had a good weekend. Sure. I'm just gonna go over here and get some work done. Just getting some notes done here. Wow. It's nice to see you. Nice to see you guys again. Yeah, of course. Leon, thanks. Appreciate that, man. Thanks a lot. You guys are so awesome. Yes. Nice to see you guys again, man. You guys are awesome. I gotta get my coffee. I'm gonna be right back. You guys meet my secretary, Malia?
Hi. How you doing? Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
You want to be
These are my students.
secretary today?
Yeah.
Got my tie going swell.
These are my students.
Great. Where Dr. Bishop is going to be meeting his first client today. He's going to be coming in real soon. Yeah. I love you too. I love myself. I'm thankful for all the positivity in the room. There go Dr. Bishop. He's back. Thankful for all the love.
Huh? Yeah. Yeah. So, just How's it going, guys? Hey, how you doing? Good to see you again. All right, good. So today we have a lot of work to do. All right, guys. It's going to be an amazing day today, guys. I'm definitely. Oh, my coffee. Sorry about this, guys. I forgot my coffee. Sorry. What's going on, guys? Hey, you guys are awesome. It's good to see you again. Such a warm feeling today. We have a lot of work to do, guys. All my students out there, you're doing an excellent job, and I want you to know I see you. I've been scoring your essays, and you guys are awesome. So awesome. Let's read some of these comments here. Wow, these things are going fast. Yeah, I got a new shirt, guys. Yeah, we're gonna get right to you. Yeah. No, we're gonna get to you today. Yeah, we're gonna get right on it. Yeah, I have to see a client now. Um, you guys started. You guys are. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Is that them open? Yeah, no, yeah, I'll have some of that. You know what? Wait up, go. Okay, guys, we're gonna start our session off here. It's gonna be a little touchy today, guys. The first client that I'm seeing right now, it's been a lot of turmoil, guys. A lot of things going on here, and I was gonna ask you guys to really be patient with me and be patient with my client today because I don't understand it. I really don't. I gotta take some notes there. Just stick with me, please. I just gotta take some notes.
You guys are awesome. Let's go get our client. Good, all right. Wow, look at who we got here, guys. We got Ethro here. Come on, guys. Huh? Yeah. Ethro's here, guys. Come on. Now we'll talk. Actually, give me some wine here. Come in. My secretary's gonna be coming in. How you been? Let's take this out of the way here. I'm gonna move this picture. Ah, there you go. Something there for you. There you go. Yeah.
I've been okay.
You should be louder than those things. Okay.
I've been okay.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So, got a couple calls from Baba G. You guys obviously went. We're like to the Virgin Islands, or
Virgin Islands, yeah.
and maybe you guys went in a couple of different places. Vieques,
Yes.
the island of Vieques. How was it?
It was beautiful.
It was beautiful. Yeah. No, I'm not understanding that. What happened?
I made a lot of mistakes when we were out. I wasn't applying the knowledge to certain thoughts and feelings that I was having.
Mm-hmm.
I was just letting them take over me instead of taking the knowledge that Babaji taught me and applied it to my life. And with me not applying the knowledge, I just did a lot of things that Babaji doesn't, he allow, because he gives us knowledge to apply to our life and make us better, to become the best version of ourselves. But I just didn't do that. We were out.
What did you do wrong?
I left his laptop and his iPad in a hotel when we were about to leave.
Wait, you left his iPad and laptop?
Yes, Apple MacBook laptop.
Wow.
We were actually about to leave, and we packed all of our stuff up from the hotel, and I forgot his laptop and iPad. And luckily, we missed our flight. We were able to get it. And
so if you didn't miss the flight,
yeah, we would have been here, and his iPad and tablet would have been on the island at a hotel. Yeah.
okay. Wow. You hate to have a flight canceled, but wow, that.
Yeah.
Oh. That's it?
No, I disrespected Babaji and I got an attitude with him, and instead of communicating and working through my own thoughts. It had nothing to do with Baba G, but I was just going through my own mind. I actually held an attitude while we were out, and yeah, I disrespected Baba G, even with all the hate and false allegations people have been putting on him. I I was disrespectful and in public, which is unacceptable.
Wow.
Yeah. And then I just kept messing up, and I felt like I was beating myself up a lot. And when I beat myself up, I can't focus on what I'm supposed to be doing, and my mind just kind of goes like aloof. And Mama I, she just got here, so she's still learning how we function. So a guy had came up to her and started talking to her and about like it doesn't even matter what they was talking about. You know, we're not supposed to talk to other men, or give any kind of energy to other men. And I sat there and allowed Mama I to talk to him, and that was just way out of line because I know better than him.
Wait, you were talking to another man?
I allowed Mama I to. I didn't say anything. I just let it happen.
And you were there with her?
Yeah.
Why didn't you correct her?
My mind at that point, I messed up so much, and I felt like I was just beating myself up. So at that point, no, I feel like my mind was just somewhere else, honestly.
All right, so I got Baba G here. He wants to talk, say his side of the story. So, Baba G, what happened? Man, listen, man. F.U. been with me for 2-3 years. How long you been with me?
Like 2 years and some months.
Damn near 2.5 years. You know me. You know how I like things. You know how I give it up. You know how I do things. So it was a couple times on the journey where I was about to let F.U. go because she be acting up, having little attitudes, or she act real nervous in my presence. She always acting nervous and weird. So I'll just be like, why don't you just go back to the village? So we was about to fly to Vieques, and she started crying because I said I'm gonna leave her behind and take the other 3 girls. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna take you, fuck it. So she like, can't we find another flight? I was like, all right. So the lady said we could get another flight, so we flew her on our own plane to get to Vieques. So, long story short, you feel me? She wait till we get to the Virgin Islands to show her ass. Cause we get to the Virgin Islands, it's like it's a lot of black people there, and some of them was hating on me, and it felt kind of like people was watching us everywhere we go. People was like, "Oh, where's Malia?" or "We know y'all," or people kept just saying hey to us, or there was an ad put out about us on the island. The island's small. People were nervous about me being there. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little tension, even though I'm having a good time ignoring the shit. It's a little tension in the air. You don't never know who's seen the ad or not. So, she waited to get there. She been acting up and having an attitude the whole time, like, because she was on a period. And I'd be giving Malia more attention than her, so she'd be upset about it. And then she out of that attitude, I'm like, you know what? That's fucked up because I don't deserve that. And then she leave my damn laptop and shit in the hotel, which I thought was vindictive. I thought she did that on purpose because she had an attitude. I thought she did it on purpose. And had I not missed that flight, she was like she said, I would not have had my laptop and my iPad. Which some people would say that's a mistake. It's an honest mistake, but I don't feel like it's an honest mistake. I feel like she was lacking because she had an attitude. Then on top of that, she caught a bad attitude at the hotel. And then I was like, man, I was about to get rid of her. And so this time, instead of crying when I said I'm going to get rid of her, she's like, where you want me to go? I was like, what you mean where I want you to go? She had a little stinking ass attitude. And I was like, oh, okay. She like, yeah, I'm just tired of this shit. I feel like I'm supposed to be back at the village, and it's what you said.
But it wasn't necessarily like that.
You said you tired of this, and basically you be thinking that you belong back in the village.
I don't. It's not that I think I belong back with the village. It's just sometimes I don't know how to deal with my emotions, and I be feeling like you don't like me, so I be like doing things to sabotage the situation. So like in my mind, you could like push me away, or like even though that's what I don't want, I be doing that.
So you be playing games. So what you're saying is that you're actually doing things on purpose.
I don't know how to. I didn't deal with my emotions properly. That's what I'm saying.
So you did things out of spite.
Yeah, because I was hurt.
How does it make you feel?
That doesn't make me feel good.
I was talking about my G.
Oh, sorry.
Yo, man, I feel like I put a lot of energy into this girl. Like I gave her all my knowledge. I take care of her. I make sure she has a good lifestyle. And I feel like she be messing my money up and she be disrespecting me, having attitudes and shit. But people don't see it because she's so quiet and in the background. People don't really notice what she's doing because it's subtle. But it's fucked up. She always got a stinking ass attitude, even with the other girls. And that don't make me feel good. How do you feel about that?
I don't like what I did.
Seems like you're having a fish fry here. These guys, they're having a fish fry. Everything's okay.
I don't like what I did, but
But erases everything before it.
I don't like what I did. Through the, however,
You seem to be thinking this is a joke here.
No, I don't think this is a joke.
Yeah, you're smiling.
I want you to know that it wasn't intentional.
Me? Or Baba G? All right.
Because this is still a spiritual journey. Like, in Baba G, he triggers you to show you about yourself. And I was saying, I don't like what I did, but I did learn a lot about myself. Like, I'm constantly learning about myself. And
let's talk about the picture, the video. This rising, you allowed your breast publicly out. Why were you wearing that shirt? I seen the Twitter. I mean, you know better than that. Why would you do that?
In my mind, I didn't think that.
So in your mind, it's not Baba G's mind.
Right. Right.
And so you're not compatible. So I think what Baba G's trying to say is that because you're not compatible, maybe you should go back to the village because you're just not compatible. Because you're not taking on his mind after 2.5 years. You would think you know his triggers. You would think you know, like, basically what's going to make him feel a certain way, and it seems like you're not caring about that. So why is it that you still want to stay if you know you're not compatible? And guys, you can start calling in. You guys can start calling in, guys.
Because even though I messed up, I want to do better. I want to do the right thing.
Do you continue to make the same mistakes?
I have.
At what point do you say, maybe this is not for me? I heard you cost him $250 this rising. How do you feel about that? Is that nothing to you?
It is something to me. Especially after everything I did. I just have to be extra cautious and, thinking outside of myself. Because in my mind, I thought it was okay, but I didn't consider other factors.
Did he tell you how to dress appropriately when you were live.
Yeah.
Why did you not do that?
I actually wore that shirt before, and when I was looking at the camera, I couldn't see it because of the things in the way on Vigo.
Do you think the shirt was inappropriate for Biga?
Yeah, it was. I just have to be extra cautious. You know, when we're on Vigo.
This has happened before.
Yeah.
So you continue to make the same mistakes. And now it's costing money because you're not learning or changing. So at this point it becomes more severe. The consequences of your actions become more severe because you're not learning from your mistakes. You keep making the same mistakes over and over. Let's go to the phone line here. Okay, the first caller is not coming through here. Let's try someone else. Hey, what's up, 11? How you doing?
Hey, I'm sorry. How you doing, Dr. Bishop?
I'm doing good, and yourself?
I'm good, thank you.
All
My
right.
question is to Fubu. At that moment when you
We
guys had
can't hear
a,
you, ma'am. Ma'am, we can't
I'm
hear you.
sorry, can you hear me now?
Yes, way better, yes.
At the moment when you guys had the argument, I think you guys were still in Puerto Rico with Malia about how Malia was acting, and Fufu was getting very aggravated about how she was acting because it was her birthday. How does she feel now that she's the one acting up and it wasn't really so much of Malia?
I don't like the way I acted, and I expect my sisters to check me when I'm acting like that too.
Do you allow them?
Because you know,
You don't allow them to check.
oh yeah, I do. I thought you knew I allow the disrespect towards you. Yeah, I don't even like when people disrespect Baba G at all. So it doesn't make me feel good that I did it too. And when I see other people do that, it really does show me myself. In that situation, I wasn't even really checking with Malia. I was checking like that within myself.
So why wouldn't you sit there and evaluate yourself? Why wouldn't you evaluate yourself more when you felt like instead of keep making the same mistakes? Why wouldn't you stop, breathe, and think about something instead of continuing to make the same mistakes?
Right? Yeah, that's exactly what I need to do. And
Okay, that's all. I wish you the best, Fufu. Thank you, Baba G. I mean, Dr. Bishop.
Honestly, I feel like you give her too many chances. Like, she needs to go home. Like you said, she belong in the village, like Bishop. You need to just really like show her like we all understand that she's human, but if you continue to give her that leeway to in that space to continue to make those mistakes, she's gonna always think that you're gonna forgive her for it and that you're not gonna do nothing about it. So I definitely believe that she needs to learn like a lesson. She needs to find out like, what she needs to work on in herself and like fix it. So yeah.
I do know what I need to work on, and
Well, why you haven't worked on it yet?
I'm working on it.
I'm confused because you sitting right here telling everybody you know what you need to work on and you know what's the problem and you know like why you disrespecting him, but he's saying nothing changed. So I'm confused on like why I haven't.
Right.
It's not the first time you've been in isolation.
That's facts. I just feel like I need to just keep my mind focused on the knowledge, like never
You don't
lose
think you need to be down
focus.
with the village?
Well, I don't feel right when I'm not close to Baba G and serving him.
But you're not doing right by Babaji.
And you have given me plenty of chances.
2.5 years and you're just not compatible. So why do you feel that you still deserve to make these mistakes and treat him like that?
I don't feel like I deserve to do that, and I don't want to do that.
So why do you think you're supposed to be with Babaji still?
It's really whatever Baba G wants, but I know that
I'm asking you, do you feel that you're compatible?
when I'm in my right mind and I'm thinking straight and I'm focusing, yes, I do.
And how often are you not? Once you're triggered, maybe?
Recently, I've not been
So why do you think you should be there?
because I want to do better.
Because you want to do better. Do you think other women want to do better?
Yeah, I would say.
You think Knowledge would love to be where you're at?
Why you blocking me?
I think, Dr. Bishop,
Yes.
I think Fufu be acting up because she says she know what she's doing, right? She disrespecting Baba G over and over again. I don't think that she really care about him. She just using him, taking up space, keeping things going, constantly doing the same thing over and over again because she wants to fuck on Caliber. She don't care about Baba G. She just using him. She just using him. And I want her, and you can tell when she be mad because she will fuck up his hair. And she be behind you and she just act like her facial expressions when she behind Baba G doing his hair, it just seemed like, oh, I hate him.
Right. I feel that
You know,
sometimes. When I
like
watch
she
the
just
video, I
is
see
sneaking
that.
the
I see
grin.
that.
We know we gonna caught on. Look how she looking right now, Baba. That's what I'm talking about. You're so disrespectful. And then you wants to talk about Malia and all of this went and say that I remember one time she said that Malia had issues when, with herself when she was in the hospital, like with her mind. But you just clearly said that you know that you have mental issues. She taking up space, Baba G, and she just uses you. She uses you. But that's all I got to say. Have a nice day.
So
She
you used guys in
disrespectful.
Babylon?
So what?
Did you use guys when you were in Babylon? Were you a user when you were in Babylon? Let's talk about it. How did you treat guys in Babylon?
Because I didn't have my Babylon dad, I guess I was looking for like
I didn't ask you that. What was your relationship with guys in Babylon?
I used to talk to multiple guys at one time.
And what was your relationship like with them?
Um, it like it would be okay, but after a while,
Were you a user?
I
Did you
guess
use
I
them?
was using it.
What did you use them for?
Um, I get attention. Um,
You led them on? Like, what do you mean?
I guess you can say I let them on. I really just had like friends. I didn't really like date guys. I was just like talking to them and
But they liked you, but you didn't like
yeah.
them. And you used that to your advantage.
I guess you can say that.
How can you guess?
Yeah, I was hurt and I was trying to fill a void.
Okay, so that's an excuse. I'm asking you what you did. I didn't ask you why you did it. I said, what did you do?
I let.
Did you treat men bad?
Yeah, I did.
Excuse me?
Yes.
How?
If a guy liked me and they wanted to like do stuff with me, I would let them.
can't confess what you did?
I would talk to a lot of guys at one time, and yeah, I let them get stuff for me, do stuff for me, because I was hurt.
I never asked you why. I'm asking you to confess to what you did. And you keep making excuses for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm asking you to clearly state what you did, not why you did it. Clearly.
I guess I used guys for what they could do for me.
You use guys for what they can do for you.
Yeah.
And you led them on to think that they would maybe have sex with you, and then you didn't have sex with them.
Yeah.
Why?
Not necessarily.
No?
Not necessarily.
So you just used men. Like,
I guess in Babylon, like a lot of men would come up to me and I would talk to them. I actually was very like.
have you ever intentionally used a man for something? Like you knew that he liked you and you said, you know what? I'm never going to be with him, but I'm going to do this because I don't want to pay for it. I want him to pay for it, or I want him to do it for me, like that.
Not necessarily. No.
Are you
not
lying?
intentionally. No, not intentionally. Like, oh, I'm gonna get him to do this. I would just like, if a guy wanted to talk to me, oh, can I get your number? I would get his number and we would talk. And I would actually tell guys, I was very like strict about like my virginity. I'm like, I'm not having sex with you. Like, I'm waiting for marriage. Like, I always told guys that they didn't ever think that, you know, they was gonna have sex with me, because I always made that known. But I never was like, yeah, I'm about to do this to get this. But I would still talk to them.
So how was you a user if you didn't do that?
Because they would do stuff for me and I would let them.
Would you do stuff with them?
If we were like more close, yeah. But the only thing that I would probably do is maybe like meet them somewhere to do, you know, hang out or whatever.
So you took more than you gave?
Yeah.
Did you feel entitled to that?
What you mean, like?
Did you feel entitled to that? Did you feel they should do that for you?
I don't think so. No. It just kind of happened, and I guess it's something that I just use because it naturally happened. So I was like, okay, then I just, you know, make it happen. I guess I felt like somebody owed me something.
I remember you saying before that you did guys dirty in Babylon.
Mm-hmm.
How?
Because I was always hanging around guys, like, and if I did get close to a guy or be in a relationship with him, I would still like talk to other guys, even if they were my friends. Like, I would still talk to other guys and hang out with them, and yeah, I would.
You knew that was wrong, or maybe disrespectful, but you did it anyway.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I guess I never really felt secure in an actual relationship. I guess I was trying to also see what I would like, and
Do you think that you're a promiscuous woman?
yeah, I can see. Even growing up, like I see my Babylon mom like have different men. Like
I can't hear you.
growing up, I see my Babylon mom have different men. And that used to confuse me.
You see that in yourself now.
Yeah.
So you desire to be with a variety of men.
Not anymore. I never did. I never desired to be with a variety of men. Like, always.
It seems like you're crying about your mother. Let's talk about that.
I guess I didn't like seeing her do that. So
what did that make you feel like when she had different men?
That she it just confused me. It made me feel like I guess that she didn't care, kind of. I don't know.
She didn't care?
That's what I felt like.
So why would you do it?
I don't know. I guess.
If you felt that it wasn't okay for her to do it, why do you do it?
I guess. Growing up, I didn't have like any father figure, like no uncle, no nothing. So I guess I was trying to see what I would like through different men, I guess. Because I always knew I wanted to be with one man. I didn't want to like have children and be with another man. I always knew I wanted to commit to one man. So I guess I was trying to understand like my energy.
Because you didn't have a steady father figure in your life, you were trying to figure out what you liked through multiple men?
I guess so.
Did you figure that out?
Not in Babylon, no.
Did you figure that out?
Not like.
Well, that question was, did you figure that out?
Yes.
What do you like?
I like a man that's...
You have to speak up.
A man that's intelligent. A man that's real.
What's real to you?
Baba G.
Okay, I'm listening.
And I think through that I just developed like a bad stigma.
What else do you like in a man?
I like a man that is driven, that has something going for themselves, that know who he is. That's intelligent, that can make me feel like a woman, who can teach me and guide me. It's real.
So once you met Baba G, you knew what kind of man you want. Do you want Baba G?
Yes.
Or a man like Baba G?
Baba G.
Baba G, or maybe someone like Baba G?
Baba G. Because I don't think there's someone like him.
Why not?
Huh?
Because just for what he's done for me personally, like.
So if you like Baba G so much, why are you so rebellious?
I guess when I first came to Carbonation, the things that I'm learning about myself, I really didn't even know like that. And I guess as I'm learning more about myself and what I need to work on, as I'm learning more about myself since I've been here on my spiritual journey, I haven't been dealing with myself the best way. And Baba G's the one to actually trigger and show me certain things about myself. So although I do want to be with him, sometimes I can look at him as the enemy, I guess, when really I have to look at myself.
When you say the enemy, explain that.
Not necessarily the enemy, but
be careful with your words, you're being recorded. Anything you say and do will be held against Baba G.
Baba G is a
but be honest.
Spiritual.
Always be honest.
You said, what do I mean by enemy? That's the last thing you said.
You're whispering.
You said, what do I mean by enemy?
Yeah.
Baba G is just a catalyst for a lot of the things that I have to work on. Baba G.
What do you mean?
Okay.
You're talking to me.
Baba G is a catalyst, and he shows me a lot of the things that I have to work on. And
you look scared. You look abused. You look like a victim.
Really?
Yeah.
I just feel bad for how I treated Baba G. That's it.
Right now, to the public, you look abused. Right. You look scared.
That's not the case.
You look unsure. You look like you're prompted to say this. You look nervous. You look sad, like a victim, like somebody needs to save you.
I'm not a victim.
Well, this is what you look like.
I just feel bad for how I treated.
Do you understand what you're projecting? You look like a sad little girl who doesn't know what she's doing with her life, that needs some major help and guidance. And obviously being a Baba G has not been well for you, because after 2.5 years, here we are, you still look like a little girl that doesn't know anything when you're supposed to be the head of these people. Baba G gives you knowledge that you should embody, that should make you very powerful, that should make you have the ability to talk up and be brave and hold your head up. And you're coming off like a victim, and you're coming off kind of scared.
I'm not a victim.
Why don't you go home? Why don't you leave?
I am home.
Why don't you go back to Babylon? Why don't you go back to your mom and your family and your biological family?
I'm with my family. I'm on my spiritual journey. I'm not a victim. I don't need help.
It just doesn't seem like you want to be here.
I do want to be here.
Guys, press 1 if Efru looks like she really is being forced, or she's a victim, or it just looks like she's uncomfortable with being here. She might need help. And it just looks bad.
I don't need to look like a victim. I guess just me being vulnerable just put me in an uncomfortable situation, but I'm not a victim at all.
Well, let's go to the phone line and see what people think. How does Efru come off to you guys?
Afro, I think you need to go home to your family, baby, to the people that love
I
you.
am home. I'm on my
You
spiritual
think
journey.
you're home. You think you are home. You're
No,
not
I am
home. You
home.
need to go to
I'm not a
your
part of that
family.
system. I'm not a part of that world.
Well, the way you come off, people can talk to you like that because you don't seem very sure about what you're doing.
I am very sure what I'm doing.
No, what I'm saying to you that people can talk to you like this because the way you're coming off about what you're doing with your life, people have the right to feel concerned and to advise you to go where you're way where you can be comfortable with people you know and the life you're supposed to be living. Because you're coming off like this may not be a good decision for you.
Well, I don't need to come off like that because that's not the case.
Well, that's how you're coming off, and it just doesn't make Baba G look good.
I guess just being vulnerable kind of put me in an uncomfortable situation.
Maybe if you watch the tape back and look at your own body language and look at your own self,
Yeah.
maybe you can see then.
Yeah.
I noticed that you make facial expressions that can be misunderstood by people, and it can make it look like you're being manipulated, like you're weak-minded. You're a little girl. You talk like a little girl. You talk like a little immature. You're coming off kind of, unsure about your own decisions and without confidence. So it makes it seem that maybe if I was watching this from the outside, not understanding what this was, I would see you as a victim and that you were being manipulated to do what you're doing because you don't look strong-minded at all. Like you could have your own mind. You look kind of weak-minded as someone that is an individual that could be easily misled or manipulated by someone, and that brings red flags. Absolutely, and that can get somebody in trouble, or that can cause room for investigation, where maybe the authorities would come in here to make sure that things weren't what they appeared to be, and we obviously don't need that, right? We don't need people coming here because they're going to use this. Obviously, there's trolls out there. There's people out there that have bad intentions about this, that want to just be a part of it, that wants to touch Baba G. They're going to use this. They're going to use how you are acting, and they're going to use it as saying that you're a victim. And they're going to, which can basically only bring police here investigating to see if there's really something wrong. Usually they just, obviously they're going to come here and see there's nothing really wrong because it's just the way you came off, but it still allows them that ability to actually go and use this as bait toward the FBI, which brings a red flag and says, oh, these women are being abused. These women are,
I feel like I was just expressing something kind of vulnerable. So I didn't mean to come off as weak,
but I'm just letting you know how it comes off. And I don't know if anybody else sees this, guys. It just raises a red flag.
Hello, Dr. Bishop. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what I believe. I think that Ephraim is very intellectually and spiritually immature. And the reason why I say that is because I sense a detachment from her being able to really connect genuinely. So do I think that it is intentional? No, I do not. But I think that unintentionally, she does not recognize that she lacks that level of maturity spiritually and intellectually. So just like the situation with Malia. Go home too, but you got to think about it. Malia has already put in the work and was accountable for her actions. Afro literally was about to beat the brakes off Malia on the balcony. So I feel like you can't hide into your shell now. You should take an ass whooping that you was going to give Malia because you told her, I do not like it when you disrespect Baba G, and this is what's going to happen every single time you do that. So I just think that you need to be more woman. You need to be more, just be more available to accept. It's like you're like, oh, I don't like how I treated Baba G, but it's just like, it just seems like you hide in that little girl shell every single time. Malia is more of a woman than you are in this situation. That's all I want to say.
How do you feel about that?
Coming from, because I am quick to get on somebody else when they're acting a certain way, but I'll be doing the same thing. So I have to take responsibility for myself too.
I just want to say that I love you. You are a very strong woman. And sometimes when you feel like you're put into a corner or something, just take a breather because there's nobody that's perfect. We all make mistakes. That's all I wanted to say is that I love you, and you make your mind up what you want to do. I know you love him, but just stay strong. That was it.
This aspect, we have to ask ourselves, what is strength?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go
No.
ahead, Wise.
Let me just ask Elijah Bishop something. How many split personalities do you have?
I'm
Because
sorry, sir.
honestly,
This
guy,
is
you're a narc and you're a manipulator. Like for real deal, you're a for real deal sociopath, bro. When you get done,
right.
so just stop with the bullshit. Put an end to this cult. Go home. Let's bring you to justice. Let's do that.
Now, when you asked to bring Eligio Bishop to justice, are you saying that you want to see him behind bars?
Whatever, man. Whatever this shit is, you got to bring an end to it. You got to go down.
Okay, so when you say he has to go down, are you talking about behind jail bars?
What you think? Hell, you kidnapped all these people. You took them to an island in the middle of nowhere with no money or no way to go home. So, I mean, what? You already brainwashed these people. So, what more do you want from them?
Oh, okay. And these people are just victims. They
Yeah, of
had
course they
not.
are. I mean,
Let
it's
me ask you
obvious
this,
just by
sir,
looking at
sir,
it.
sir. These people had no choice of their own. These people are
Okay, but my
totally
thing is,
innocent.
you didn't have to take advantage of that and then try to have these people come live with you in the Caribbean somewhere and then brainwashing them into thinking that you're a god, which you're not. Okay.
Well, are we going to hold them responsible for anything at all?
You know what? I'm just gonna say this. When we take you down, then they can come home. All this shit comes to an end when
Well,
you
let me
get
ask you
done.
this question then. Do you
And
think
what's
that
that?
the United States of America is a cult? And did
Uh,
they kidnap you and bring you over here against your will in the Northern Hemisphere? And did they give you your last name?
and at the end
And
of
I'm
the day,
asking you a
at
question
the
here,
end of the
sir.
day,
Sir, I'm
bruh,
asking you a question here. Did the police, the one that you're going to call on
you're
me, did they?
deflecting.
I'm asking you
You're
a simple,
deflecting.
wise. Let's have a conversation here, guys.
You're no better. You're no better
Guys,
than the white
I
supremacists
just
that
want to
brought us
ask you
over
a
here.
question here, guy. I just want to ask you a question. Let me finish my question, please. Thanks, man. Did they kidnap you? Did they bring you to a land that wasn't yours? Did they strip you of your spirituality, your woman, your lifestyle, and everything that you were? Are
Yeah,
you
you're
gonna
right. And
do
you're no
they?
better.
I'm not finished my question yet, sir. Do they should they be taken down?
Yeah, you're right. And you should be taken down
I'm
along with
asking
them.
you a simple question, sir. Should the United States of America be taken down? Or are you going to make the people that should be taken down take me down?
Honestly, I'm just gonna say both. That's my final answer right there.
Okay, well, thank you so
Because
much for calling
like I
in and thanks
said,
for your time. You're
you're a
very
white
wise.
supremacist using white.
I think you have a bigger enemy than me that you should worry about. But okay, buddy, take it easy, man. Hey, what's going on, passionate?
Peace infection. I love my son. How are you doing?
Hi guys. So I do have a question. Can you bring out Eligio for me real quick?
I don't know who you're talking about there, buddy.
I'm sorry, Baba G. Can you bring him out? I have a question for him.
Yeah, sure. What's your question?
Okay, so well, I have many, but the sequence questions will get into my point here. But how long have Malia been on the journey with you?
Malia or Ephra?
I'm asking for Malia. It's in reference to, Efru's situation, but how long has Malia been there with you?
Why is that important to you, sir?
Because with Malia, she's cutting up every other business day. Like, what attracts you to Malia to where she has been there, as long as she has, for you to put up with her shit? Is it the sex? Is it her behavior that turns you on to where you're keeping her there? Because I would send off Malia before I send off Fufu. That's what I'm asking.
Right. Um, I guess that's another show.
You have a great day.
How do you feel about that?
I feel like with me being, with me coming from that system, and that system, because I'm light skinned, I got more privilege. So, coming in on my spiritual journey, it's more important for me to do the right thing.
Why are you talking without me saying?
On my spiritual journey, it's important for me to.
You sound like a program.
The
lady she said you're not connecting to your heart and your real self. You're just saying things, and people can't feel it. It's like you're removed from your actual being.
Well, I feel like y'all have a closer relationship, so.
But that's not true. That's not what you really feel. That's a part of it. If feeling was a pie, that would be a piece of it. You care to share another piece, another different slice of perspective in your mind of thoughts that you might have? Yeah, you have this thought that says, oh, you guys are more bonded.
Yeah, so
Right, so what is the other slice of the pie thing? There's other thoughts there. There's other perspectives of thoughts, obviously. One that are more fitting and true about how you really feel about it.
Sometimes that triggers me. I mean, but Babaji gave me the understanding.
Oh, here I am. Hello. How are you guys?
All right.
Okay, I have a few questions. I have a question for Bishop, Babaji, whoever you like to be in the moment. What is the purpose? Like, why were you so upset at her? Like, as if accidents don't happen.
It's not it's not an accident, because an accident happens when you mess up one time, and but if you keep on doing the same thing, at that point it's not an accident.
Okay, so a question for you then, Fufu, because Fufu, I like you. Okay, I really do. I think I like you the most out of everybody. Why do you feel as though you owe him this much? Because honestly, listen, you're a woman. Okay, you're a woman. If anything, he owes you more than you owe him. Okay, he can't procreate by himself. He cannot.
That's not true. I don't think you will understand what Babaji has given us.
What has Babaji given you that you cannot give
That's
yourself?
knowledge of self. If it wasn't for Babaji,
Knowledge, you can read a book. There's the
I would
internet.
be in a system working for the white man if it wasn't for Babaji.
That's not true, because I don't work for a white man and I'm not in any system. So
Yes,
again, that I feel like it's excuses at this point, and I get that you love him, but does he love you? because earlier he said that he doesn't love you guys. He only loves y'all for loving him. So if y'all don't love him, he don't care about you. So
And
I'm not
that's
understanding.
understandable.
So do you not consider what you guys have as a cult? Because by definition, that's what it would be.
What is the definition of a cult?
You.
Okay, so can you give me the definition? Are you going to be
You.
interpreting?
If you look in the mirror, you will see the definition.
Right,
You.
but
You
if,
are the definition of a
give
cult.
me the
You have
actually can you
women.
give me the actual definition of a cult?
I just told you. You are the. If a cult was a person, it would be you. Like
Okay,
I'm
have
not.
a
I'm
nice
just
day.
saying.
Have a nice day.
Hey, how y'all doing today?
All right, and yourself?
I'm okay, thank you for asking. Fufu, I just want to say this to you personally as a woman, like woman to woman, because we are the same age. And honestly, only you and your God knows what goes on when this phone stops going live. You know what I'm saying? Only you know what's going on. So nobody can tell you what's going on in your life. Can y'all hear me?
I didn't hear the beginning part.
I said, I just want to tell you this, like for me and you, like we're the same age. And I'm just saying, I feel like if this man is really, because I hear that he be like slinging y'all around, like knocking y'all heads between the washer and dryer. And I just feel like, and we the same age, if this man is put.
Oh my god.
Hello, peace. I come in peace. I just wanted to say I do love Malia a lot. I love her, but for the past 2 weeks, I do see it changing Fufu. And yeah, she used to have those little freaking ugly ass faces. I used to hate them, but I do see a different, softer side. So I do see she's trying. I think she might want a little more affection from Baba G. That's what I think.
How do you feel about that?
Affection is not gonna come with.
Hello. I just want to say I feel like Efru doesn't really know how to say how she feels because she doesn't want to come off as saying the wrong thing and disappointing you. Um, I do see that she does care about you a lot. And also, sometimes she may be confused as into what you want from them. Because I do remember you saying, instead of you having to correct the women, you rather the woman do it so that, you don't look like the bad guy or, come off wrong. So I feel like that's mostly what it is. But I feel like, Efru, you should try expressing yourself and saying really what you feel instead of thinking about what everyone thinks about what you feel.
That's it. Thank you.
That's it. That's all I had to say.
You know what? Let me just ask Alpha something. So why is it that you keep blaming yourself for shit that's not even your fault? Like I said before, like you don't have to be there. You have a choice. Like I said, this guy's brainwashing you or whatever, just to try to make it feel like that you have to be there, but at the same
Wise,
time
can
he
I ask
wants
you
you
a
gone.
question, please, Wise?
And what's that?
When you were born, did they brainwash you by putting you into school?
No, they did not.
So every day that you went to school, they didn't program you every single day?
No, I did my own research.
No, when I'm talking about when you were a kid and you had to go to school, did they brainwash you for 8 hours a day? Did you have a choice about that?
Actually, I kind of did because, like I said, I didn't have to
When you
believe
were a
everything that
kid,
those people.
did you choose your name?
No,
Did you
nobody
choose
chooses
your
their name when they're
religion when
born.
you were a kid? When you were a kid, did you choose your religion?
Well, yeah, kind of,
Did you
sort of.
choose the life that you were going to live up until you were 18? Or did someone else make that decision for you?
Well, to be honest with you, I have a choice.
You
But
never had
like
a
I say,
choice until you were 18, sir. You were
okay,
programmed
in
and
that question, in
brainwashed,
that
sir.
sense,
Programmed and brainwashed.
Right.
But see, she has a choice. You didn't.
Right.
She's doing this by choice. You're not doing it by choice. She made a decision to come here and to be programmed by Baba G. You didn't have a decision. Someone gave you your name, your religion, and put you in school and made you go to school. It was the law. Have a nice day, sir.
Oh, hey. Hi, Afro.
Peace, God.
I'm just calling because I see your facial, everybody talking about your facial expression or whatever, but I just feel like you're just taking it in and you're trying to be as transparent as you can without, disrespecting Baba G. And I see that you are being vulnerable and every time I hear you speak, you're like trying to be as transparent as you can. And there's nothing wrong with that. And as you keep speaking about your spiritual journey, your journey never ends. It keeps going and keeps going and keeps going. You feel me? So like I just feel like you know what you want to do. Continue to do that. Be strong and take care of your man and be there for your man. That's it.
I'm thankful.
You doing everything you want to do and you fighting. That's that. But yeah, keep it up. Love you, baby.
Good God. About time, Dr. Bishop. So my question is to Fufu. Hey, love, you're looking absolutely beautiful.
I'm thankful.
So my question is, do you feel as though you really want to be monogamous? And do you feel like you really want to be monogamous, but you have soul ties to Baba G? And if you was to have a child by him, that would be part of him that you can hold. That'll be a piece of him that you could take with you. Because I really feel like you're only there because you want to have a child by him, and that will be a piece of him.
If I wanted monogamy, I wouldn't be with Baba G because he's polygamous.
But you was with other people before him. That's why I'm asking.
Okay, but I'm with Baba G now, and I've been polygamous with him since I've been here. And if I wanted to be in monogamy, I would do that.
But you're not showing your actions are not catching up with your words.
And that's her perception of your actions. Go ahead, Mimi.
Peace. Um, to Baba G. It's like I said to you a couple of weeks ago. This is a little girl in a so-called woman's body, but she is very childlike. It's all in her posture, it's in her language. She just hasn't grown up. Just because she's 23 or doesn't make her a grown woman mentally. She's just not a woman yet. But that is what Baba G likes. He likes to get them young and, like you said, brainwash them. You can't shake your head, sweetie, because he said that before. He said it out of his mouth.
I heard him say it.
Thank you. What you shaking your head for? See, you don't even know the man's mind. Okay?
I know his mind,
Um,
but how you explaining it is like it's incorrect.
Well, it's the truth.
see,
I just
I don't
try to
have
portray
to.
myself where I don't seem like a grown woman,
Well,
so
you
I
are
understand
growing. You're 23. I mean, when I was 23, I was goofy. I'm still a bit goofy, but
that. Yeah, and
I'm saying is that you're 23. In
right,
10 years, you would be different. But
exactly.
that's a good thing. And she's not bringing you down. She's actually giving you your credit because you're in the process of becoming who you're gonna be. You're still a young woman coming into her womanhood.
Right. It's like it's almost too almost like the rules are set against them because like if she sits there and be totally honest, then she might get in trouble for that. And they all tiptoe around what they can.
Well,
It's like
when you see totally honest, they can never get in trouble for being totally honest. Here, they can only
mm,
get in trouble for lying or being deceitful. Totally
well,
honest will always give them credit here.
it's like she said something a few minutes ago and you kind of told her to watch it because she was being recorded. I think I can't remember exactly what it was.
Well,
She
Just make sure I articulated myself correctly.
right. It was more of an articulation more than what she was wanting to say.
Okay. Well, the thing is that Baba G said that he likes women with low self-esteem, and he admits that he washes their brain
Yep,
of Babylon and
it's
gives
true.
them his mind.
It's true.
So
Hold on, we
there's
got
nothing.
Baba G here. Let's let him talk for himself.
Okay. hmm There's
Yo,
nothing wrong with
yo,
it.
it's nothing wrong with that. Listen, I said it and I stand on it. I like my
Right.
woman to come to me with low self-esteem, young, like childlike, because I
Right.
want to raise them up. I want them to, in the next 10 years to be the women that I make them to be. And I'm molding and shaping my woman as we speak. I stand on
So
that. It's like
so
the
right,
U.S. military takes you at right out of high school and brainwashes
exactly.
you to be a soldier or anything they want you to be.
Mhm.
I would rather have my woman younger so I can make them into how I want them to be as women. In the next 5 to 10 years, these women that you see before you will be my woman all the way but they're choosing to be, and then I ain't hiding that from them. I ain't
Right.
hiding nothing from
So,
nobody. I'm
so
straightforward with what I stand on.
having said that, this is the process. This is what you get. Them in front of you looking like little girls, looking scared, looking like
Right, but
victims, like you said earlier.
this is also the process.
Right. That's what I just said.
Well,
This
let
is the
me work.
process. Okay. She
Let,
does look scared and she looks like a
well, let me
victim.
work.
Okay, but you said she was making you look bad, and
Let
that's
me
exactly
work.
work on it then, brother. You got
All
it.
right, you
Peace.
take it easy.
Yeah.
You got it, Doc. All right, we're gonna take the next caller here. Um, there's already a caller there. What's going on? How you doing? We can't hear you.
Hi, yeah, I have a question.
Uh huh.
At what point is he gonna stop playing this sociopathic game with these children?
Well, um,
And doctors don't usually lead their patients. They usually allow them to say what they want to say. They don't take
well,
sides.
well.
They don't.
Here
They
you have
don't.
it. Here you have it.
Like I feel like this is like a deferred dream. Like maybe he always wished that he would have done better with his life. So then, he does this Dr. Bishop personality because he failed so badly at life.
Right, right. Wow. Is that what you see? No. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
myself
She has
and
every
so
right to
many
have.
others.
She has a right to have her opinion. It's her perspective. People see you through who they are. Okay. And if this is how she
Yeah,
feels,
no, not
she
at
has
all.
every right to feel this way. Go ahead, ma'am. Express
So
yourself.
So that's all a part of manipulation, telling people that what they see in somebody else is a reflection of themselves and all the
Right.
rest of that. But yet he can
Right.
call people demons and all the rest of
Right.
that.
Right.
And he's doing what he's doing to Efru. He
Right.
prefers for these women to
Can I
sit
ask
in
you a
front of
question,
him
ma'am?
and talk bad about
Can I ask you a
themselves
question, ma'am?
because of how he feels about himself.
Right. Can I ask you a question, ma'am?
Sure.
Why does it bother you so much?
Because I'm raising children in this world. And
Right, but
because these are the type
you're
of
what I'm saying
critters
is,
walking
I
around
guess
this
what I'm
world
saying here is,
polluting the air.
I guess what I'm saying here is that these aren't your children. That your children are safe. They're in your presence. They're under your guard. You should take less time worried about what other people are doing in the world,
Oh, there we go with that. There
and
we go with that. That's a good
maybe
one.
no. Seriously, the time you're wasting minding other people's business could be going to your children. Right? You said you got your children, they're safe, they're not in this situation, but someone is. And someone's in a lot of situations you're not in. And unfortunately, it's just none of your business. And you have to learn how to just, not entertain things that have nothing to do with your children. Your children deserve all of your time. Thank you so much for calling in. Next caller.
Hello. How you doing?
All right, and yourself?
I'm well, thanks for asking. Okay, so I want to make a statement to Efru and a suggestion to Baba G as I'm ending.
Hmm.
I wanted to say to Efru, um, you guys like I know you said that she made the mistake of leaving your items behind at the hotel. I feel like the ladies they have to work together, and when they're not working together equally, they should all be she shouldn't just be punished because just like you said, well, I am you. She allowed her to talk to a man and she didn't correct her. Well, when she forgot an item, why didn't they help her? If they're working together and if they're, always told that it's okay to work together and one's not higher than the other because that's what you say. You want to treat them all equally. But when they
No,
see one doing it,
I verbatimly heard Baba G say he doesn't treat them equal.
okay, okay, I'm
Yeah, let
sorry.
me ask him myself. Is that what you said? Yeah, I don't know. No, I don't treat my woman equal at all.
Okay.
They're very
Baba G, could
different
you
from
stay
each
right
other.
there for a second?
They're very different from each other. I treat them pertaining to who they are and what that bond is to me. I don't treat my woman equal. I never said that. That's not what I do.
Okay. All right. So also I want to say to Baba
And
G,
everybody has their own job. Everybody has their own job. Every day we
you're
get
right.
up, it's very organized here. Each of my wives have their own job. I can't blame everybody else for Efru not doing her job.
No, right. You're right. You're right. Okay.
Okay, so
So
it's a
I
team
didn't know
thing.
it
It's
was
a
just her
team
job.
thing, and we always know who's lacking when their job's not done right. So it's
Okay.
not anybody else's fault but the person whose jobs it is. Period.
Okay. Okay. All right. So as you said, like the army trains you up in the way they want you to be, this, that, and the third. And when one make a mistake, they get punished or dealt with according, like they get dealt with according to however their disciplinary action, whatever the disciplinary action would be for them. They don't just put them out or push them away when she is not doing what she's supposed to do as your wife. I don't think it's okay for you to just push her away and say, "Hey, I'm gonna send
Well,
you back to
well,
the
ma'am,
village."
in the U.S. military, when you don't do what you're supposed to do, you get punished,
Right, accordingly,
and you
right?
have your duties.
Right. But do they don't push them away. You see what I'm saying?
No, the military does push you away. They do many things to punish you. Anybody that's in the military knows that.
Okay.
They duck your
All right. Well,
pay.
that's
They
all I
put you
wanted
on duties. They do a lot of things in the military.
to say. Okay.
Yeah. Thanks for calling in.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi, Dr. Bishop.
All right.
Hi. I just wanted to say, Efru, sweetie. Um, I just feel like you just need to be more. You know what I'm saying? Just speak your truth. And just be
Is that? I'm
honest
sorry. Is
about
that your
whatever.
child?
No, that is not my child. That's someone else's
All
child. I
right.
don't have
I'm
no kids
sorry.
here.
Go ahead.
So yeah, I just wanted to say, just speak your truth, and it's just about, not what you say, is how you say it and how you respond to something, or just how you speak something. So I'm not upset with you, and I know, of course, you want to stay up there with Baba G. Y'all have all the fun, all the perks, and all of that. So I don't blame you.
Can we talk
But that's all
about?
I.
Can we talk about what human trafficking is? Does anybody know what human trafficking is?
Um, to me, human trafficking is when a person is told to sell their body or put out on the streets to do things they don't want to do.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're selling yourself, your body parts, and you're doing things you don't want to do, and someone is making you do it, and they
Right.
reap all the benefits. So
Right.
that's what I think that is.
Right. Do you think that Efru's in human trafficking?
Not at all.
I thank
Not
you. I
at all.
appreciate that.
And one thing I know for sure and for certain, that everyone over there wants to be there. Two people done left. One done came back.
Yes.
One want to come back. So it's
Right.
like, come on, y'all got to wake up and know that these people are not being held against their will. I'm so sick of hearing that. They're not.
Right.
They're all grown.
Right.
They could go and come as they please.
Right.
Understand that and know that. Because I'm getting sick and tired of hearing that.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right. Go ahead, Guru.
Hello. Hi.
How you doing?
Um, hi, I'm good, thank you. I just wanted to know what you
Hold
would
on.
do, Efuru, if you had to leave where you are now. Where would you go? What would you do?
Um, I never thought about that because I don't plan on leaving. So I don't have a plan B. Like this is what I decided to do with my life. And
But it's obviously a possibility that you would have to leave, because it sounds like the conversation.
You don't have to answer that. That's a bit disrespectful. You just answered that very well. Big Purr, how you doing?
Hi, Dr. Bishop.
All right.
I want to talk to Baba G.
All right. Go ahead.
Hi, Baba G. So, there's a native New York in the building also.
What up,
So,
baby?
this is my thing.
What's good?
Like, like, I get the whole poly thing, but you can't have them feeling different. Like, Fufu is not acting
Wait,
no
wait, wait. Hold
different
on,
than
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. You can't tell me what I could do as a man.
You're right, my
I
bad. But
do
I'm
what I
just
want.
saying, like,
I do what I want.
you're right.
Are you saying
Absolutely,
that you saying that
absolutely.
it's probably not best to do that?
Right, because it's gonna cause confusion. Like Fufu is probably acting out. She see Malia do it every single day, and Malia, her punishments, like
But
she get a
Fufu,
little,
no, she can't do what Malia do because me and Malia bond is different than me and her. And then that's when the woman
but
realized, hold on, the reason why I treat it different because if I treat it
hmm
equal, then one could act out the same way the other one could act out and be the same response. And if I the way I treat it is by the person. Efru knows she can't get the treatment of Malia. Malia know I ain't gonna treat her like Efru because they two different people. It's like having three different daughters. That's what the Jamaicans call
absolutely.
it. The Rastas call it is having daughters. It's gonna be a
hmm
different response for each one of them because it's you're dealing with three different people.
different journeys, different.
Absolutely. But when it comes to like time and attention and stuff like that,
Nah, nah,
you
nah, nah.
know,
Even that, some need more attention than others. Like Aya doesn't
and you,
need me all up under her. Like Aya is more
I,
self-sufficient. You feel what I'm saying? And in her chart, it says that. So, and even in
hmm
Ephraim's chart, it says that she needs her space. You know what I'm saying? Whereas in
hmm
Malia's chart, she
hmm
needs to be more close. You know what I'm saying? So it's a
hmm
different. Everybody different. Everybody gets something
absolutely.
different. And if you got kids.